part 2. Okay, you knew it was coming. But before I get started, the first thing I want to do right out of the gates is wish you a happy new year to you and your family. So good things to you for 2024. My continuation of my thoughts on this Legal Ops KPI handbook. The first session was right before the break, part 1. You can find it on my LinkedIn feed. And this is going to be part 2 today, which has about 8 different sections in it. It's a lot to unpack. So for today, we're just going to dive into the first 2. I'm super excited to talk to you about spend management and budget. Let's face it, no one ever said that. But that's why this book is so awesome. It's going to help you walk right through it. So with respect to spend management, it covers both internal and external spend. They're showing you by giving you formulas how to find the number that you're looking for and figure out, are we trending up in spend? Are we trending down? And then if the findings are not what you expected or what you predicted, they give you a space to just kind of go park and think about these things, contemplate these things to try to figure out how to make the corrective changes. So let me give you an example. There was one in here that really spoke to me since it involved technology. It was internal legal spend as a percentage of the organization's revenue. So let's assume that you run the formula and you learn that you're trending up. We really don't know why. So they say, start looking at these 4 areas. Now, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but one of the things that spoke to me was they said, are your operations running inefficiently as it pertains to relying on outdated processes or a lack of technology adoption? So they help you break that down and try to figure out how to take those corrective measures. They also help you with identifying future targets for cost optimization. And then, so here we go, pink, another color here on my color-coded tabs that I have. But then I found on page 37, right here, which was the beginning of many barcodes, which I got super curious about and scanned it, and it dropped me right into that version or that portion of the digital copy of the book. I found myself referring back to part 1 off and on just to make sure I understood the definition that they set out in part 1, which really helped me figure out if I was tracking when they were talking about spend management and budgeting. Then with respect to budgeting, they give you more formulas to help you determine if you're forecasting accurately, how to allocate the budget across the different practice areas, addressing predicted spend by the budget and the actual spend, the percentage of matters handled within budget versus not. They help you break it down in so many different areas, like the top timekeepers, the matter type, the location, the practice area, etc. Listen, if you want a copy of this book, I will work on getting you a copy. Just make a little comment in the feed. And if you're going to Legal Week, let's work on together getting a signed copy. If you purchased a copy of this book since the first session that I spoke about it, let me know and let me know what you're thinking and what you're finding. And then I will be back next week and we'll talk about in-house resources and performance management. So I hope you guys find this helpful. Have a great day.